to our show. This is the Red Sox report. But so far, it's been a pretty disappointing season. The only bright spot has been the play of Dustin Pedroia. 10 games into the season, the Red Sox are a paltry 2-8. At this pace, they should end up the season with... Let's check. Looks like it would be a muscular 32 wins. Let's take your email. Steve from Waltham writes, what does this have to do with Amy Adams? Well, Steve, nothing. And everything. Now, the news. Red Sox manager Terry Francona said from now on, he wanted to be addressed as Mrs. Theo Epstein.
It's just the only way I know to go about it.
Let's take your calls. Steve from Waltham, you're on the air.
Yeah, hi. Long time listener, first time caller. Thanks for taking my call. What does this have to do with Amy Adams?
That's the end of our show. Don't forget, you can follow us on Twitter at @FootballReport and Facebook at facebook.com/Red Sox Report. Welcome back to the Sox Report, brought to you by Townie Guy Boots. It's late April, and the boys still have not racked up many wins. Let's see if we can calculate this. Let's see, carry the times x times 6 divided by 3, 4 to multiply this equals... not too many. Part of the slow start is due to the fact that the Sox are last in the league in RBI, ERA, OBP, OPS, and LMNOP. Of course, they lead the majors in LOL, WTF, and who the cares. Now, let's take your emails. Steve from Waltham writes, what does this have to do with Reese Witherspoon's Oscar nods? Steve, if you have to ask... In entertainment news, shortstop Dustin Pedroia has announced that he's formed a singing trio and will tour at the end of the season. We have a sneak preview. Let's go to your calls. Sal from Saugus, you're on the line.
Hey, thanks for taking my call. Listen, you tell that Steve from Waltham, if he even so much as looks at my sister, one more time, I want to keep this.
That's our report. See you next week. Welcome to the Red Sox Report, brought to you by Townie Guy Boots. It's April 25th, and there's some good feelings in Red Sox Nation. Why? Because the Sox are almost at 500. Now let's see, $160 million payroll, and they're almost at 500. If they continue at this pace and play 500 ball, how much money would that cost per win? Let's see, 160 million, 162 games divided by over a season per win, a big shitload. And now it's time to auction off some memorabilia. We have some great stuff. We have a ball signed by Big Pappy David Ortiz, a very nice item. We have a doll from the collection of Red Sox owner John Henry's 12-year-old wife. And we have a bat used in an actual big league game by shortstop Dustin Pedroia. Call now, supplies are limited. And don't forget, this month is Jimmy Fund Amnesty Month. So if you or anyone you know has ever stolen money from a Jimmy jar, you can turn yourself in today, no questions asked.
He's my $1.280, I'm really sorry.
And of course, as always, the Red Sox Report is brought to you by Townie Guy Boots. Made to fit snugly, even when you don't tie the laces. Townie Guy. Boots untied, for sure, for sure. Townie Guy Boots.
The f***ing wicked.
Townie Guy. Brought to you by Hub Chub Franks. They plump. Let's go to your emails. Steve from Waltham writes, you always refer to Justin Pedroia as being a shortstop, but actually he plays second base. Let's look that up. Let's see. Short circuit, short sheet. Aha, here it is. Under shortbread. It seems you're right. He does play second base, but who the f cares? And now it's time for True Stories. I was skiing and I saw this 24-year-old guy yelling down from the chairlift at women, so I... middle-aged man, decided to confront him at the top of the lift. Young man, I said, I think you should be more respectful. And he said, sir, I agree with you. Thank you very much for pointing this out to me. I'm going to blog about this tonight. It's at putafingerupyourbutt.com. When I told my son, he told me,
Dad, you know he won.
I gotta say, he's right. Obnoxious 24-year-old 1, middle-aged man 0. And when we come back, we'll find out exactly why did Kevin Youkilis shave his beard. Now, let's take your calls. Sal from Saugus, you're on line 1.
Yeah, hi. This is Sal, a long-time listener, first-time caller. Thanks for taking my call. Listen, I got a question. How much time on average do you spend every day thinking about Amy Adams?
Compared to what? Well, that's our report for today.
Feel free to leave a comment right down there. Hit the like button or subscribe to the channel. If you do that, you could win this t-shirt. And if you don't, well, who the f cares?
Brought to you by Hub Chub Franks. They plump. And now the all-new Hub Chub Rub. Rub your chub with Hub Chub Rub. Today's show brought to you by Boston Brahmin Noodles. Let's go to your calls. Sal from Saugus, you're on line 1.
Yeah, hi. Long-time listener, first-time caller. Thanks for taking my call. I just want to say that Kate Middletown, she's hot. Oh, boy, she's hot. She's not horsey like the other British chick. And, you know, they call her the Duchess of Cambridge, but she could be my Queen of Watertown any day.
Sal, I don't think that's gonna happen because, like the old Robert Palmer song says, you're a dick. And now it's time for True Stories. The other day I was out driving and I got really lost. Where the fuck is this place? But then I got lucky. Hey look, there's Townie Guy. Yeah, I'm trying to find Filene's. Can you help me out?
Alright, you see that Dunkin' Donuts over there? Go past it till you see a Dunkin' Donuts. And take a right till you see another Dunkin' Donuts. And once you see that Dunkin' Donuts, go until you get to the 5-way intersection with one blinking red light. After that, there's gonna be another Dunkin' Donuts. Come back 8 blocks, there's gonna be 2 more Dunkin' Donuts. What are you, f***ing stupid? And then you gotta turn back around till you see the Dunkin' Donuts in the strip mall. Keep going, but there's road work, so you gotta circle back around to the Dunkin' Donuts. Then you might be there.
Today's show brought to you by Boston Brahmin Noodles. You'll like us, even though you're not like us. Brahmin Noodles. Welcome to the report. When we come back, we'll find out exactly why did Kevin Youkilis shave his beard. We're back. It seems a rare Brazilian tuco-tuco escaped from the Franklin Park Zoo, broke into Youkilis' house, and mistook his facial hair for a female in heat. The startled Youkilis woke up to find the crazed rodent dry humping his chin. When the swelling finally went down, he went straight to the barber. And now it's time to play some perspective. Are you feeling down, like the world is closing in around you? We're here to provide some perspective. Let's see, 1, you're not dead, that's good. Number 2, you're not in a hot tub with Donald Trump. Add those all up together, and you're in the bonus round. What are they playing for? A stuff sack full of sanctimonious disputation for Roger Clement. It's nice. And the grand prize, a museum quality annotated anthology of Red Sox patriarch Tom Yawkey's cherished racial epithets. How do you play? Complete the Townie Guy quiz. Question number 1, true or false? Bees, C's, socks, or patties? Question 2, for triple points, true or false? Yeah, it's got a Hemi.
And that's our show for the week.
Uh-huh, I agree. Insist on the Brazilian. Gotta run. Welcome to the report. We're here with Lorenzo. He runs a news shop here in downtown Portland, Maine, and we're going to ask him what he thinks about the Sox.
The Red Sox are going to come on like gangbusters. Don't worry about the Yankees, Tampa Bay, Baltimore, anybody. Big Pappy starting to hit. Gonzalez, who's unbelievable. Pitcher's going to be fine. Francona's great coach. Great coach. The Red Sox will be there in the end.
We're here with Jess at her hot dog stand. Jess, you're a Red Sox fan?
We're true Red Sox fans over here. We still love them whether they win or lose.
They're going to win the division?
I won't hold my breath.
We're at the Portland Lobster Company with Ben.
If you're a true Red Sox fan, you got to believe they're going to pull it out. They'll come through. Got to keep the faith. Got to believe.
We're here with Mark.
If you live in New England, you always believe in the Sox. We always have faith in them.
Okay, you always have faith in Red Sox, but sometimes don't you feel that that's a little misguided faith?
What isn't in life, right?
I'm here with Steve on the Portland waterfront. Is this your boat, sir?
Yeah.
What do you fish for here?
Lobsters.
You like to see the Sox lose?
It makes my day when I see them lose. I just don't like to see the Red Sox win. Father didn't like them, and I don't like them. It's handed down generations and generations.
Did your father fish too?
No.
How did you get into fishing?
I liked it.
It's usually handed down generation to generation.
No, not always.
Sometimes the guys don't like new guys coming out fishing on their point.
Yeah, it's a battle.
But you were able to live through the battle years?
Oh, yeah.
And then get accepted?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now I have a question. How could you get accepted in the lobster trade? Because that can get kind of rough. If you don't like the Sox.
There's a lot of us out there.
That's all for this week. We're here at the Fancy Creek shooting range. We wanted to see what would happen to these little Red Sox if we sent them out on the range. Let's go find out, shall we? There, that should do it. Let's go downrange and see how the Red Sox survive. Come on. Well, they're not on the target anymore. Oh, here they are. Actually, I don't think that they've had quite enough yet. Well, looks like the Sox have finally met their match. Let's take a look. Look at those poor Sox. Dun, 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 dun.
Curtis makes a catch. Ball game over. World Series over. Yankees win.